You know what? I went to the church. It's 30 minutes away. Why I did it? It's because, well, because I like most reason is because uh I'm writing a book, right? It's called Cats and Dogs, and one of my main characters is called Cornerstone. And I want to know what the real definition is, so that's why I went there, and that's the close of why I went to that party. And when I come out of it's pretty fucked up anyway. Still don't believe it. It came so out of God, you know. It came out of I didn't know about this. It was really totally unexpectedly. Okay, but was it a waste after all? Otherwise, I will have a terrible 4th of July sitting here at home. That's it. Alright, so I went to the church, and I bet this dude, what you just saw, the reason I'm not gonna mention any names is because, I'm not that very comfortable. Well, they like strangers to me. I'll explain. So I met that guy where you saw at that party, right? In Gulf. I didn't know about this, but guess what I met, gentlemen? I met a engaged couple for the first time, gentlemen. That's right, engaged. Um, he came out of Buddhist and Catholic or something and stuff like that. He doesn't know what the fuck he's been living with. What's the main purpose of him living in society? And he been trying to practice all these religions and stuff like that. Got himself in Buddhism and stuff like that, and he keep asking himself some questions. And all of a sudden, this hot chick comes up and talking about Jesus and stuff like that, and that's how he got involved in the church and met his fiance. Gentlemen, I ain't be mean engaged couples, About all the people I went there to the youth, they were all engaged. This wasn't like that when I went to the previous church up near my hometown. Those who don't know, I don't go to church because of just one reason only. People are afraid to hang out with me one-on-one. That's it. And I perfectly explained that last year when I talk about Christians stuff like that, and I told that I don't be friends with Christians because they're afraid to hang out with me. It's like they afraid of something like I'm like a freakish nerd. So that's it. I mean, it was great. Meeting new people. They were all really nice and stuff like that. And I hang out with them to the diner stuff like that at the service. It was pretty good actually. Um, the leader was nice, and it, actually he was cool. He was cool. His wife was the oldest of the two brothers. Yeah, cause his sister was the oldest of the two brothers, so basically they got along. So basically, yeah, I went to the 4th of July with them. I had a good blast and stuff like that. Met a couple of people. Met this Spanish girl. Not gonna mention her name. Uh, she was older than me. She reminds me of the white girl I met uh, up at the previous church I went to. Um, yeah. My thoughts about it is that there's too many engaged couples. I mean, I know what we are looking for, right? A date. It's not gonna work out with wanna be friends with an engaged couple. I mean, you can't like hang around with the engaged couple. I mean, they don't really care about you, man. They really care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look. I know they're nice, but they really don't know me. I mean, they're just like strangers, you know. So that is a huge turn off for me. So that's I'm clearing this another good reason why I don't go to church. That's it, man. Cause I ain't beat going to church and meeting some engaged couple. Cause I'm still alone here, man. But at least I tried. After the party, I met this God, she was very attractive. She reminds me of Melissa Rich. Some girl I got in a fight with a long time ago, but that's another subject. Yeah, so anyways, she walked out with me to my car, actually, when I was leaving, but I got to the feeling that she doesn't want to, you know. I told the people I was leaving because it was getting late, and she's she said like, hey, let me walk with you, and I told, hey, I got the car. She's like, oh, okay, then never mind then, you know. So I parked my car across the neighborhood, like a couple blocks where the building was. So yeah, I was pretty feel uncomfortable, but I insisted it was pretty my fault. But should have made that move. I never have anybody walk with me to my car when I leave before, but that was very inspiring. Only a real friend does that, but I wasn't thinking straight. But I'm glad I been there. I met like a couple of people. Like they were all like Christian, they're really cool people. I have nothing against them. I just have a problem with engaged couples. That's it. I said that like a bunch of times, ladies and gentlemen. So, and that, um, why do I think that Christians are really afraid to hang out with me is because of their religion. My dad keeps asking me that, like, how come I never go to church and stuff like that, read the Bible, yada yada. Well, it's not like that. I'm not defying God. I'm not rejecting God. It's not the thing, man. It's because the Christians are afraid of me to hang out with. That's it, man. And they're so religious. I'm not gonna be friends with any Christians who are like so religious and afraid to hang out with me. I mean, that's give me a bad reason why I live, you know, to live, you know. I mean, it's not due to a complaint that I'm here by myself, but I hope you can understand why and what makes me have a little few friends. Of course, you saw my other videos, they were like, dudes when I went to the house party, right? Yeah, they were like my friends, but here's one thing. Here's one thing you never know. Jen, the girls that you saw, right? It turns out they were dating, but I will have a hinge that here's the deal. I like to ask around on a date. Only just one problem. I don't think they want to go out with me on a date, man. That's it, man. I'm not that attractive, you know. It may look and seem that I'm lazy, man, but really, it's the other way around. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you'd be seeing a girl right next to me. That's it, man. So, the next video, gentlemen, I'm going to a Catholic church for the first time with a co-worker. It's gonna be a Latin conference. Why I'm going here is because I wanted to show you guys the comparison between where a born-again Christian and Catholic church and where they do their beliefs and stuff like that. And especially if they aren't afraid to hang out with me one-on-one and born again Christians as well. So it's a big difference. So you be coming with me to the Latin conference up in Massachusetts on the next video. So you will can tell the difference between going to a born again Christian church and going to the Catholic church, and the difference between Catholic girls and born again Christian girls. Are they like the same, and is it easy to get a date from Catholic church, or better ways it off easy as a born again Christian? So I'm going to show you that, guys, there, because I never been to a Catholic church before. And for the record, I'm not gonna show my co-worker's face, or I'm gonna try not to, but I'm not gonna mention his name. Okay, so next video, look forward for that. Catholic Church Saga. I don't know how long I'm gonna film, and we'll see the experience. All right, boys, keep it easy, fellas, and I only got one shot because summer's almost over, man. We're trying to get that thing to go to Woodpuck, you know what I mean? Alright. One more I forgot to mention is, you know, last April that I got rejected from Sona, right? Well, it turns out it's been improved, so I've been meeting, like, a couple of friends who got the numbers from high school, man. So, if that turns out, you probably see my friends from high school later on in the fall. I can't promise you anything. I'm still working on it though. But I still got rejected. And lots of girls were like fucking assholes and stuff like that. But it changing one step at a time, alright? So, about me going to that church, up 30 minutes away, I'm not gonna go there, man. I ain't beat. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You want the break one is? They were going to Six Flags. I told them, like, maybe they could pick up. They going to another route, so I decided not to go there because I'd rather go to Six Flags with friends, you know, who are willing to hang out with me, than have to, you know, like being forced to hang out with, you know. So that's all I have to say. Okay, so in conclusion, most of it's pretty fucked up of what I experienced from the party and from the church. Because I ain't fucking beat. And now, we're going to experience the Catholic Church. See if they are religion or less religion. We're going to find out the difference.